Happy Mask Monday and happy Vlogmas and all that stuff. I gave you a different view to look at. I put my, there's my whole fireplace. I started putting cards up there because one of my friends signed me up for, it's called Angel Tree Cards or something like that. And I thought it was just local people sending out cards, but I'm getting them from all over the country. So I'm getting lots of cards. I gotta send some out to y'all. I still haven't done that. I've had a headache for a week straight, and I went to my doctor for my regular checkup and talked to her about it a little bit. That was last Friday, and I still got it. So, and she suggested this one medication I could take to kind of take it early, and it would break the cycle of headaches. And I thought she was going to prescribe it, and she didn't. And so I finally called and said, "Can you give me a prescription for this?" And then they call back and they say, "Well, what's it for?" And I'm like, seriously? We talked about this, and I still don't have the prescription for it, so I still have the headache. I don't know if it's allergies or, I lay in my bed and read and kink my neck sort of like that while I'm reading, and maybe that's pinched a nerve. I don't know, but it's not a horrible headache. It's just enough where you just don't feel 100%, just this kind of low-grade headache all the time, which makes me think it's allergies. Anyway, I have, let me get them back. They went away because, your stuff goes away if you don't play with it. Okay, where are they? Christmas, I have 180 Christmas this or that questions, which of course I'm not going to do them all today. I'll sprinkle them in. I'll do some today for Mask Monday, and then, I'll do some more another day. This gives me some content to fill. It's hard to fill. Some people do. I have no problem doing it every day, but I do. I have a life. Some people, it's their job, I don't have any job, but I've noticed, and I don't even know how to do it, don't think I want to do it, but I've noticed the ones that have, most of the ones I watch anyway, that have the most subscribers, like 1 million or whatever, is they do comment videos where they, they're on this side and there's something playing on that side, a meme or something, and they comment about it. And they're the ones that seem to get like the huge amount of followers, but that's just not really me. Plus, I don't even know how to do it anyway. Alrighty, Christmas away or Christmas at home? Well, I kind of always, now that I don't live with my kids anymore, I kind of always have to go away to somebody's house. I mean, it's not far away, but it's still not at my house. Because like I live here, my one son lives here, and then my other son lives way over here. So, it's makes more sense to either do it at the middle son's house, or sometimes we'll go to the other son's house. But, to come, for both of them to come clear over to my house, doesn't make as much sense. So on the 23rd, we're going to the one that lives far away. He lives 100 miles away. I'll drive over to these guys, and then we'll all drive together to the one that's 100 miles away, because I don't drive that far with my eye issues. That's why I don't see those kids as much. And we're going to their house because my granddaughter works in the 23rd, and so we have to go over there when, because she can't get the day off. Well, she could, but they depend on her. She babysits for a family that she's babysat since the kids were babies, and so this is kind of her last year of doing that. When she goes off to college, she won't do it anymore, but they're like her kids. It's going to be hard for her, I think. But anyway, going Christmas away is the answer to that one. If I'm going to talk that much about each one, we're not going to get very far. Real tree or artificial tree? I like the smell of real trees, but they get, the leaves fall off and they're messy, and I'm just like, I get an artificial tree, and you can get a pine scented candle if you want to give you the smell. All I Want for Christmas or Last Christmas? Well, that Last Christmas one, that's Mariah Carey one, I think. It's kind of annoying, but it gets you singing Last Christmas, the next day you gave it away. You know, it gets stuck in your head. Now I got it stuck in your head. Christmas present or Christmas food? I like them both. I can't choose on that one. Guess it depends on what the present is. I'm going to several. I got to go buy 2 more things where we do these little present exchange things. You play some kind of game, and you know, you can steal from each other and all that. One of them, I haven't gone in a couple years, but I haven't gone to this church in over 10 years. I've been going to my church that I go to now. After we moved, I quit going to it, but now I love my new church, so I'm not going to change back now that I'm back. But up until COVID, they have a Christmas party, so I would go every year to their Christmas party to see everybody again for my Sunday school class. So I'm going to do that again this Sunday. Yeah, I let my people I volunteer at church, and I let them know I wouldn't be there. So I have to get a little exchange gift for that. And then my circle, which is my small group where we meet once a week, we're doing that too, where we're doing a little present exchange thing. And tomorrow, where my Pinochle group's getting together, and we're doing a little present exchange thing. So thank goodness, Hobby Lobby's got 60% off of everything. So you'll be seeing a Hobby Lobby haul again, at least for 2 more gifts I gotta buy. I'm also gonna go, it's near Hobby Lobby, I'm gonna go today, and I'm sure getting off track on these questions. I gotta go do my car registration, and near it is a food bank, and there's a bunch of food that Kathy left that I won't eat, like beets and canned beets and stuff like that. So, and some stuff with gluten in it, like pasta and so on. So I've got a couple bags of stuff, and there's a food bank right near the place I get my car registration that paid. So I'm gonna do both of those, and then right nearby that is Hobby Lobby. So I got a little trip today, headache or no headache. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I really felt bad yesterday. I was nauseated and a real bad headache, and I mostly slept all day yesterday. So hopefully this headache doesn't get that bad today, because I got stuff I need to do. I got people coming over tomorrow, so I need to get this headache to stop. I hope they'll finally call in that prescription maybe, and I can get this headache stopped in its tracks. Okay, decorate the tree or wrap gifts. I don't really like wrapping gifts. I'm not very good at it, and that's not one of my favorite things, so I'd say decorate the tree. Mulled wine or hot chocolate? Ugh, I hate wine, so definitely hot chocolate. But I can't have a whole lot of it because I've got dairy issues, so those are both a little problematic. Advent or the 12 days of Christmas? Well, this particular time, my granddaughter gave me this thing of 12 days of Christmas masks. Oh, I was going to show you which mask this one was. This one's avocado. She gave me it's a little book with, there's actually 13 masks in it. So it says 12 days of Christmas on it, but you get 13. Baker's dozen, I guess. So this particular year, I'm doing 12 days of Christmas. I've never really done Advent for myself. I help do it for the grandkids. Like, every year I make my daughter-in-law puts like little things to do in their things more than toys. Well, they're grown, practically grown, but she's always done it that way. And so, used to be I'd make cookies with them, but I don't live over there anymore, so that probably is not going to happen. But I do make from scratch hot chocolate, and so I'm doing that Saturday, going over there, and that's their Advent, is to have me come over and make them from scratch hot chocolate. Christmas dinner or leftovers? Christmas dinner because you're with people. Leftovers I'll be by myself, so I'd rather have Christmas dinner. Although I'm not sure what I'm doing on Christmas Day. I definitely don't be at the kids' house Christmas morning because I don't live over there anymore. So I don't know what I'm doing on Christmas Day. Maybe some of my friends, their family gets together and does a breakfast. So I might do that with them on Christmas morning. I don't know. We'll see. Elf or Home Alone? Oh, Elf's one of my favorite Christmas movies. What's your favorite Christmas movie? My all-time favorite is, well, it's a tie between Miracle on 34th Street, the original one, the black and white one. What's the Jimmy Stewart one? I can't think of it. You know, the one with the little girl with the, you know, when a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. What is that one? I can't think what the name of that one is. But anyway, that one and Miracle on 34th Street and Elf. Those are my three favorites. Oh, now it bugs me that the name of that movie is. It will come to me in a minute. So you'll hear it pop out eventually. It'll come to me. What is that? I'm sure you all know. You're yelling at me. It's blah, blah, blah. And I can't think of it. Let's see. Christmas jumper or Christmas PJs. Well, this must have come from Great Britain or something, because to us a jumper is a sweater. Christmas sweater. I've got one sweater or two sweaters. I got that red one you've seen me wear recently with the cowl neck. I've got another red one with a penguin on it, and then I've got a couple sweatshirts, but I'm not so much of a sweatshirt girl, but so Christmas jumper, as they would say. Playing games or watching movies. When I'm by myself, it's watching movies. I've been watching some of those. They have a whole bunch of Christmas movies on Amazon Prime. And then I've also got Peacock Channel, and they've got some Hallmark movies. So I've been watching, since I haven't felt good, I've just been kind of laying around watching Christmas movies. Twas the Night Before Christmas or How the Grinch Stole Christmas. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Let's see. Christmas this or that. Christmas favorites. That's a repeat. Choose your perfect Christmas day. Christmas day lay-in or early rise for presents. Well, with kids in the house, you could never lay in, but you know, now that I'm by myself, I'll probably sleep in. Hosting Christmas or visiting others. I would like to host. I haven't done that in a really long time, but I don't know that that'll ever happen, because we just talked about the distances thing. Dress up for Christmas or PJs all day. Well, when I was at the kids' house, we usually wear our PJs, you know, through the presents and all that, and then eventually get dressed, but not dressed up, just, you know, jeans and t-shirts, kind of dressed up. Open gifts one by one or open gifts at the same time. We used to always open them in one by age. So youngest, second youngest, I'd be last, you know, in the circle of opening gifts, so we could see what each other got. So we always did it that way. Presents before dinner or presents after dinner? Oh, presents before breakfast. You know, what do you mean before dinner? It's presents before breakfast. Go out for dinner or dinner cooked at home? Definitely dinner cooked at home. Traditional Christmas dunch. I don't know what that is, or whatever takes our fancy. Maybe they mean dinner, lunch thing, you know. The last few years living with the kids, we had non-traditional, but we'd have it in the middle of the day, so I guess it would be dunch. We would have ribeye. Ribeyes. My son would grill ribeyes. So traditional for me is ham on Christmas, and then you use the ham bone to make bean soup for New Year's. Or down here in the South, they have black-eyed peas. Ugh, don't like black-eyed peas. You know, it's one of those good luck things. You know, different parts of the country do different things on New Year's Day. In my family growing up, we always did, you know, we'd have ham for Christmas, and then we'd use the ham bone and make that navy bean soup. And that was the good luck thing, is you'd eat beans for Christmas. So if the hams are cheap enough, I might buy a small one and just make myself one and make myself some bean soup. But, you know, for just one person, it's, you know, kind of a lot. Let's see. Oh, this one's definitely from England. I'll read you this one. It doesn't even apply anymore, but it's been so long it has applied. It says dinner before Queen's speech or dinner after Queen's speech. So this is definitely came out of England, and unfortunately we lost their dear Queen recently, so now it's back to being a king. Table seating plan or sit where you like? Sit where you like. Well, you know, you have your usual seats you sit in, you know, just every day, so you just sit in your usual seat. Christmas Day TV, movies, or Christmas Day games? Yeah, I read that one earlier. I'd say games. Everyone stays over or peace and quiet overnight. I'm sure I won't stay over. Well, we're going out to my son's for our family Christmas, and so I won't stay over, although I might see if I can stay over for when we get back to my other son's house, because I don't really like driving in the dark, and I guarantee we'll be back by dark. I mean, after dark, so I don't know. We'll see. Favorite Christmas foods is the next category. These are definitely England, because some of this stuff is like, we don't eat this, we don't call it this. It's funny. A hot chocolate or Christmas spice latte? I like both of those. Well, it depends on what they mean by latte. If it's coffee, no, but if it's like a cider type thing, I like that. This one's the one that cracked me up. Minced pies or shortbread? Do any of y'all eat either one of those? So it's like, no, that's definitely a British thing. Not even sure what they mean by shortbread. They mean those shortbread cookies? Because they call those biscuits, so I'm confused by this whole question. Baked ham or roast turkey? We already discussed, you know, Thanksgiving is turkey, Christmas is ham. That's just the law. Trifle or Christmas pudding? Or is it trifle? I don't know. But no, don't have either one. Christmas cake or panettone? Don't usually do that either. Pigs in a blanket or stuffing? Who would have pigs in a blanket for Christmas? I guess the British would. Definitely stuffing or dressing. I like dressing better, because dressing's outside the turkey where it gets a little crispy. Stuffing's inside the turkey where it gets a little soggy. Okay, all these food ones are all like a mystery to me, because they're all British stuff. Here's one: Bucks Fizz or mulled wine. What the heck is Bucks Fizz? I have no idea. These are funny. Brandy butter or cream? Again, what? Okay, this one I could do. Cranberry sauce or gravy? Both. I like gravy on my mashed potatoes, and sometimes on my turkey. Well, no, if we're having ham, actually I don't have either one at Christmas. I have those with turkey, but I don't have them with ham. So if we're talking Christmas, we just don't do either one. Brussels sprouts or roast parsnips? Ugh, to both of them. Ugh. Brussels sprouts are okay if they're really, really crispy, but if they're like boiled or soft, I don't like them at all. They're bitter to me. And roast parsnips, I don't think I've ever had that. Stolen or Yule log? Again, don't do either one of those. This particular section is kind of a fail. Roast potatoes or Yorkshire pudding? Gotta be roast potatoes, because don't do Yorkshire pudding. Okay, I'm gonna do one more little section, then we'll stop, because I was gonna stop now because it's been 18 minutes, but the next one's Christmas chocolate, so we gotta read that one. Okay, maybe we won't. Just glancing through this is all stuff that we don't have over here. Like the first one is green triangle or the purple one? What? You know, so okay, we're done with this. We'll do the next category. It's Christmas movies. So we'll do that one. Maybe that one I can't remember is on here. It's a Wonderful Life. That's it. So anyway, we'll do movies next time, and whatever the other categories are. Movies, Showbiz, what? No, I'm not sure about that one. Decorating the house. Design your perfect Christmas tree. Pick your favorite festive activities. Dressing for the season. Spoiling loved ones. Choose your perfect snowy getaway. Favorite traditions. That one ought to be weird because, you know, their traditions are better to be different than us. Children's favorite Christmas foods. Might forget that one. It's going to be all that weird stuff we've never heard of. Children's favorite Christmas traditions. Well, there's a lot of these that we didn't get very far on this list. Christmas games. Anyway, there's still a bunch more on here. So we will do it again. But I was gonna get halfway through, do 90 of them. I chit chat too much. I probably did 30 of them maybe. So we're never gonna get through that list, but I'm gonna skip some, like that whole food section or candy, the chocolate section. I was like, what? There was Cadbury in there, and I'm like, oh, no, Cadbury. I love Cadbury. But just glancing through it, I was like, never heard of like 90% of this stuff, so I'm not going to torture you with it. All right, it's been 21 minutes, enough chit-chat. You're probably done with listening to me by now. Felt pretty good. It didn't smell like anything, which is okay. But I don't have a real strong sense of smell anyway. I started the trend of losing your sense of smell from a virus. Like 10 years ago, I went to an ENT about something else, and I happened to ask him about that I really can't smell things, and was that just an old age thing? And he said, no, it's one of this reasons. And I didn't have any of the other reasons, so he said, you probably had a virus, and you lost your sense of smell from the virus. And I had never heard of that. And then, you know, 8 years later, COVID came along, and it's like, oh, I was a trendsetter. Alrighty, I'm gonna get some clothes on. This could be clothes, but I wore it as pajamas because it's so big. It's really soft and comfy. I got it in that box that I had to keep everything. The fashion box, where they're not doing it where you can send them back now. It's just, they charge you $95 and you keep whatever they send you, which I'm not doing that ever again because I didn't like most of them. And this ended up pajamas. I'm not paying. I ended up liking a cardigan and this for $95. I'm like, no, not doing that again. I'll go back to. We Blessings was supposed to come in November, never did. I contacted them, and they got back to me and they said, well, there's one that we ordered for you that hasn't come yet. So I thought they had like a big warehouse of stuff, but evidently not. So they said they were going to send it out Wednesday, which was, you know, I'm filming this on Thursday. Even though it's a Mask Monday. You'll see it on Mask Monday, but I'm filming it on Thursday, so should get that pretty soon if they really sent it out yesterday, but we'll see. So anyway, Merry Christmas. I'll try and get some cards out to y'all if I have your address. If I don't, put it down below or email it to me at blessedgmp3410 at gmail.com. And I'll put that below too. So I will try and get that done. If I ever get rid of this headache, it'll be a lot easier to get stuff done because I just can't. Ugh. So anyway, I got some new things. Somebody gave me this pillow that says joy. And then of course that box right there by the fireplace is a printer I bought, but I don't know how to put it up, so my friend's gonna do it for me. And then of course I bought those little red trees, and I put up Christmas cards. So I'm slowly adding to my decorations. I don't know if the Christmas cards, is that tacky looking or is that cute? I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, there you can see the whole look. What do you think? Do you like the Christmas cards on the fireplace, or is that kind of old-fashioned and tacky? I don't know. Anyway, it's been 25 minutes. I got to go. You're done watching this. Love you all, and we will see you tomorrow.